What up guys, Digital Slang. Today we're going to look at a Bluetooth speaker. It's kind of a gimmicky product, but we're going to check it out. I decided it would be fun to pick it up and see how it is. And it's a speaker that looks like the AirPod 2. And they also have giant AirPods, AirPod Pro versions of this as well. Now sadly enough, when I did purchase this, I paid 30 bucks for this, but you only get one in the box. You don't get two, so you're not going to have a pair unless you buy another one. Now, these only come with the right earbud, so you can't get a right and a left if you buy two. You're going to get two right earbud giant Bluetooth speakers. But the good news is you can pair them together and use them in stereo mode, and whatever music you're listening to or content, you can play it out of both giant speakers. Now, to give you a size comparison on this, if I take the real AirPods here, you can see how big this thing really is compared to a regular size AirPod. And this is my iPhone 11 Pro Max, so it's bigger than my phone by quite a bit, I might say. It's not that heavy though, but overall, look, it does look like a real AirPod. You do have your grills and your vents up top. You have a bunch of buttons here, and this is going to control things like next track, previous track. It will control your volume as well, answering into phone call. And this top button here is kind of like your multifunction button where you're going to switch through, say, Bluetooth, and you can turn on the radio and listen to the radio, and it does work. And you also have an auxiliary mode where you can just plug it in and listen to it that way if you want to plug it in and listen through music through your phone. Now on the bottom here, you do have a slot, USB type A, which you can plug in and listen to. You also have a micro SD card slot where you can throw some music on there and listen to it that way. This is your port to charge, and this button here, once you turn this on, this will start the pairing process. That is your on and off button. And on the back here, this is going to be an LED light. Once we turn it on, that light will stay on, showing you that you have power, and it will blink, showing you that it is pairing as well. And this bottom hole here, this is your microphone, so you can talk on the phone and make phone calls and answer phone calls as well. Look, it's a gimmick, right? But it's kind of cool. AirPods are a huge thing, Apple's best-selling product, and people are taking advantage of it. Companies are taking advantage of it, and it's kind of smart. It's a good business decision because AirPods are so popular that now they're making giant ones out of the second version and the Pros. So 30 bucks. We'll see how good it is. But let's get into it. I'm going to play some music on it, and I'll show you the controls, how everything works. So if we turn it on, a voice does come on.
Bluetooth mode.
And it tells you you are in Bluetooth mode, and it's pairing. I already am paired up to my iPhone. So we're going to go in and we'll check it out. Now, these buttons again are your controls for your music, and this is your mic. So we're going to go in, I'm going to play some music, and I'll show you the controls. So we have 4 buttons here. Now, I'm not turning the music up very loud because of copyright reasons, but this bottom button is your play and pause. So it does pause if you hit it. And if you hit it again, it will play it. And this is how you answer and end the phone call as well. Now, these 2 buttons here in the middle will control your next track, your previous track, and your volume up and down. So if we hit it once, it goes to your next track. And if we hit the button above it, it's going to go back to the previous track. And if we hold this button down, you can see the volume, it does go down. And if we hold this button here, the volume will go up. Now this top button will switch between the modes, right? So right now we're in Bluetooth mode. If we hit it,
FM mode.
it's going to go to FM mode. And this is your FM radio, and this does work. You can scroll through the stations by clicking on these buttons, and you can find stations that actually work. So you can hear it as I scroll through the stations. I was able to get some stations that sounded clear. I'll try and find one here. A little bit of static, but overall it is in FM stereo mode. And if you hit it again,
AUX mode.
it goes into auxiliary mode, so you can plug it in and listen to it through your phone that way if you want to go that route. So look, touch controls on here actually work really well, and it does control the volume. You do have FM radio on here, and you can plug it in using your auxiliary cable that does come in the box. Now again, you have a micro SD slot here. You can throw some music on there and listen to it that way. Now I'm going to go into YouTube, and I'm going to play some music from YouTube, and you guys can see how loud it is. Sound quality on here, it's not that great. The bass is kind of lacking. It sounds a little muffled, but you guys can be the judge for yourself. So we are connected now to YouTube, and I'm going to play some music, and I do have it at full volume. So what you're hearing this is as loud as it goes. So you guys can be the judge of how the music sounds. So as you can tell, it does, the louder you go, it does get muffled. So if you're looking for something that pops, that gives you punchy bass, this is not the speaker for you. If you want to listen to content and just have it on, like say you bought this for your house or whatever, and you just want to put your phone down, have videos playing in the background, this would be good for that. But if you want some serious thump, this is not going to be for you. It's kind of a gimmick. It will play some music. It's not going to sound the best, but overall it's not bad. Now I didn't experience any delay on here when listening to music, but now we're gonna do a mic test. We're gonna check out the mic, see how good the mic is. Now I'm gonna look like a fool because I'm gonna talk into this thing like I'm on a phone, but you guys can be the judge and let me know how the mic sounds. So we are testing out the microphone on this AirPod Bluetooth speaker. Let me know if the mic is any good. If it's trash, let me know. All right, guys, the AirPod 2 Bluetooth speaker is kind of a gimmicky product. It doesn't sound the best. I think it's a little overpriced at $30, but it's a gimmick. It's just basically a toy. I look at it as a toy, and it plays music. Not the best sounding music, but it does work. It's decent. You know, if I break it, I'm not gonna sweat it. I'm not gonna be worried about it. I'll bring it to work. I'll leave it there. Use it as a speaker for work while I'm working. But just wanted to check it out. So a Bluetooth speaker. I'll leave the link below, guys. But that's it for the video. Let me know how the mic sounded, if it's any good, and let me know if you've tried the AirPod Pro version of these or if you've seen them. And you can compare. Maybe I'll pick one up and check it out. Let me know if you guys want to see it. But that's it. Digital Slang. Hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Stay safe, and I'll be back soon. Peace.